Hello, I'm Gepwin. Welcome back to Factory Town, the medieval fantasy building sort of game. There's a couple things that I noticed with this thing we set up a little bit ago. One, I need to pause for. We're really not sending very many pickaxes off anymore. We had a backup, but we do not need this many carts, especially since we are using magic rails. We've got too many carts. So let's give these ones a second to drop off and then get rid of probably all but one, honestly. That brings 20 at a time. That is more than enough, given how quickly they go across this thing. Also, the other thing, we are not getting iron in here fast enough. Like, iron is the thing that's holding this up. This was not working correctly. We didn't have this actually hooked up right. See, this says plus 100 instead of greater than 100. That's not great. We want it to be greater than 100 and connect, and this sensor wasn't actually, pointed to the right thing, so now they're going right. Now it's turned off when it's less than 100, but right now, also, these aren't getting enough iron, which is a little ridiculous considering how much iron we have coming into the thing, but that just means we need to upgrade all these belts. Need to upgrade all the belts so that they can load and unload as quickly as we need them to. So that is almost everything on that one. We've got this belt down here that I don't think I'm going to be able to get to. Yeah, don't think I'm going to be able to get to that one. Oh, wait, from this side maybe? Maybe I can from this side. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Not the main entrance. No. Like, almost. So close. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's zoom. Let's zoom in and see. Dang it, there's just so many things blocking me from getting into the places I need to go. I mean, so let's get rid of these two, and then I can reach it and drag. And that's the main thing. And then I can just replace that and the grabber. There we go. The game started to run a little slow. Too many things. Too many things. And now, just for the iron, we just need to click and drag to get it coming out of there faster. Come on, please. Let's go. Come out of there faster with this belts. There we are. Wonderful. And then we can increase the speed on this one as well. Okay, where is this even going? Off to the nails, I think. Yeah, that one's heading off to these two that make nails, right? Yeah, those are making nails, and then these ones here need to upgrade their little buffers. Over here and in that way. Alright, that should be the iron coming in. Yep, in fact now the iron is actually, coming in fast enough we can up the speed on these things. So we got two of these making, and they're making a little bit slow. Are they steam boosted? I don't think they're steam boosted. That should be a thing here. Yeah, there we go. Let's get these a little bit of steam power. Still 100. We are making a lot of steam, aren't we? A lot of steam. This one here is not getting enough iron, but it doesn't really need to be getting that much more iron. We're making enough nails. Yeah, we're making enough nails. That's just making the boards anyway. And the boards are getting enough nails. The boards are, in fact, backed up all the way waiting for iron. Which we're making at an okay clip now. Let's see, if I tell these to both make it full capacity with 5 workers each, because we have a lot of workers left over, are they producing? Are they getting stuff enough? Yep, they do seem to be getting iron fast enough for that. Just barely, but they do seem to be. Okay, good. Are they backing up on their output? No. They can completely fill a metal belt, but there's no reason to upgrade it. And now this one is in fact backing up again. Wonderful. Everything's backing up again. And I guess let's give that one a steam boost. I guess let's give that one a steam boost as well. Just so it can make, you know, more of these. It's at 800% speed with the steam and the happiness and everything. Oh wait, 10. Suppose the better it can supply the houses too. This is the thing, the better you can supply your houses for happiness, the more of a happiness boost you get. And then the faster everything goes, because the happiness boost is universal. The only thing you need to really rebalance is how many resources you're sending in. So let's see, are we getting enough of these? Are people remaining, like, as satiated as they need to be with these? It does seem like they're doing okay. Is this guy gonna buy one? Is he gonna buy a consumer good? Yeah, seems like. Alright, good. We are increasing our happiness a bit. Excellent! Excellent! Now then, what else do we need? We need to increase our happiness. There was a point here. There was a point made. There was a point made that I agree with. That while this system is definitely efficient to just have the water stones and the, you know, air coming in over this way, it's not pretty. I was planning on just having all of these spirals right here, and it was going to look really cool, just have all these spirals going right here next to each other. Instead, I've given them all this kind of setup with the stuff all coming in for these mana receivers. But I agree, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to kind of cut this off over here. And I want to let this keep emptying because there's no point in wasting 20 of these things. This is backed up, and the air one is kind of backed up too. The air one we need to figure out because it is also sending off to another place. The air one is like splitting off and also sending, you know, over here to the belts. So that's something that I want to figure out. But in general, I want to stop transmitting with these. And I want to do that because what's going on here? What's going on here? What's the issue? This one is not getting... This one's not getting enough crystals. We haven't given enough recharging. That's the problem. Okay. Well, let's just do that then. Give it the recharging. Oh, right. It would probably help if we also gave it a place to output. Right? Yeah, that would probably be useful. I don't understand how this isn't getting enough mana power, because this seems to be backed up. Oh, this thing's backed up, isn't it? I didn't give this a silo backup. I didn't give this a silo backup. So we need to put a silo here for this to empty and let everything move. That's why it's backed up and not working. Now it's getting enough mana power. Okay. Okay, that's why it's very, very important. It's very, very important to do that. Okay, now then, I would like to, yes, remove that line. And remove that line. And we're going to have to figure out a little bit of circuitry as well, which will be fun. But I definitely want to load this onto trains again. I want to put it onto trains again. For two reasons. One, it'll look cool over here. I like this setup. It's neat. I enjoy having this overhead rail going. For no other reason than I like having the big overhead rail thingy. I think I'm going to put another stop over here. So kind of about the same place this one is. Is that going to get over everything? I'm not sure. Let's assume that we build another one about this level. Is that going to be over this stuff? This is the stuff that I need to worry about. I think that's going to be fine. I've got a lot of verticality on this map. A lot of verticality. Right now these two are stacked in a nice way, and that worked out kind of accidentally. I do enjoy that. What if we do that on the other side? Yeah, let's, so we can keep these here and let them empty out, and eventually they will just empty. But we should be able to build, you know, scaffolding here. And build over the top of these things. Because we just need it here. Yep, nope, nope. Okay, we can't build over the top of those, but, you know, arguably we don't need to. We can build one up from there. So that's how this is going to work. Because we need to build our ramps again. We can do it with normal conveyors. Just need it to be going in that way. That's where these ones all start, is on this side going in. On this side going in, and then we wrap them around. And this is going to be like the third time I've done this, so I think we all know what that looks like already. Dang. Thought I was going to be able to just jump into a time lapse there, but apparently these ones are a lot more in the way than I thought they would be. And I hate it. I just thought I'd be able to really quickly build some of this. It doesn't exactly seem like I can, except for on this side. Because this would be fine. Yeah, that would be fine, and that would keep this going. That would go. This one... there's no way that I can build here without these emptying, and these are quite backed up. My Omni Stones are... oh, actually full. So I suppose it's start time. It's start time! It's time to start upgrading some stuff with Omni Stones. There we go. That'll let me build some more Omni Stones. Do that. This thing is very, I feel like I need to add an air booster to this thing. I mean, actually what I need to do is add a complete second one of these. With everything. Just, wow. Pickaxe. Just, empty that quickly. Give me splitters on just both of these. And fill this one too. Just need to make sure that we... now we can just remove from, you know, one tier up and be fine. There we are. There and there and there, and just give me grabbers. Grabber out of building 1, building 2. Both of them backed up. Both of them need to be at 5, and then give me some steam pipes. There we go. How much steam power am I making? Sheesh. 600, 830. Oh, right, because this one isn't Omnistone boosted. Right now, the only thing I'm actually using the magic for is Omnistones, so that's important. And I think I probably do need a second cart, looking at it, because this one's not actually delivering, like, fast enough. It's too long of a way to go. Something I just learned when I was doing my frickin' tutorial. You don't actually have to use the move key on these. They have a little menu that lets you do stuff. This is, like, delivering pretty quick, but it's not keeping my boost up. Not keeping my boost up. Let's see. When this is backed up. This is starting to back up a bit with this. This is building. This is making, like, pretty fast. We're not particularly backed up on the iron. What's going on here? This appears to not be producing as quickly. Something seems to have gone wrong with my earth element system. It's not refilling fast enough. Are too many of them just taken up by this backup going over to here? This is now backed up. So we have too many earth crystals. We don't have enough earth crystals in the system. Yeah, we don't. These are just all getting recharged. Nope. I use some Omni Stones. Let's, you know, boost all these as much as we can. How much of this have we used up? Oh, wow. Okay, the more Omni Stones we make, the more we can use up these. That works out. I'm liking that. So we should just let those all get used up while we build the rail tracks, and then we'll figure out where to get some of the other stuff. Also, I like that I can get rid of these. And, you know, I want to build a thing. I want to build a way to, like, empty out our main base better, because it's full of random junk. But for that, I need such a large variety of storage stuff. Such a massive, wide variety of storage stuff. Even to get, like, you know, I could get, like, a cart. I could grab a cart here, a wagon. And I could try to have it take the, you know, the belts over to here somewhere where we're, you know, carting off belts. But there's no way to get there. There's no path. Where even is it? Yeah, it grabs belts, but then it doesn't have a path to get over here. I'd really love it to just be able to ship them off to here, and then ship the metal ones off to the upgrading. But it doesn't have any way to do it. Just, you know, drop off your junk again, please. I mean, I do use these every now and then, so I guess it's not too bad. I'd still like to be able to do better stuff with it. What's going on here? This appears to have gotten replaced backward. No one wants that. Alright, well, we wait for that, and wait for this to sort itself out a bit better. Well, you know what? We should... This is the other reason that I want to get rid of these lines, because these big old lines are actually blocking a lot of what I can do here. So this here, I would like to connect this to the other side. So I need to bring this over the other way and connect it to that so that we can get some fully charged earth stones in here. Now that should be... Oops, nope, this one. That way, there we go. Give me some more earth stones heading off. Having this as a delivery method is very good and versatile. But having all the other pipes as a delivery method to here is getting in the way more than I want it to as well. That's the other reason that I want to do the train thing. It's not just for aesthetics, even though it is also for aesthetics. So let's let that go for a bit, because this is using up its iron much too fast. It needs to get filled. The iron needs to flow. The iron must flow. I want to make sure that this thing is not getting too backed up there. Not getting backed up at all, in fact, so let's take a quick look at how we're doing here. Alright, now the output is getting a little bit backed up, so we need to look at that. We need to make sure that we keep an eye on that. So that's what's slowing down stuff at the minute. Alright, let's end this, into that, block that off. Now then, this here is not emptying fast enough. Send the magic belt off. Magic belt. Just empty faster, please. Empty faster, please. This thing's not filled up. This thing's not emptying fast enough. Alright, we need to give this one a little bit of that, you know, incidental backup line just to keep everything clear and moving. Also, these ones shouldn't be emptying that close, because it means any kind of backup on this line is gonna mess this up. So we should give that a little bit of a buffer as well. There we go, that's working a little bit better. We need a lot of these going through for this even four-way. This even four-way split needs a lot of room. Okay, it's doing its thing. This is like grabbing iron ore very quickly, but it's still barely keeping up with demand. And it's because of these two shrines. First, let's buy this piece of land, because that's in the way. Like, this can use another 2 rows of iron. So let's farming, apply iron, place iron deposit. Another 2. That'll help this thing. 500% speed. Give it the Omni Stone upgrades. And it's mana boosted. Everything's going for this thing. It's this Earth Shrine that's the problem. These Earth Shrines are not staying powered. They're not staying powered. Alright, let's just dump a lot more Earth Crystals into this, and we will figure out the backup later. Alright, that's pretty necessary. Now then, over here, let's assume that we are building something that's going to be about on this level. And one that's going to be about on this level underneath there. Whoops. No. What did you mess up? What did you mess up? Okay, as far as I can tell, nothing. As far as I can tell, it didn't break anything. Looks like the red is still moving. Okay, good. So this is just for reference. Then we would need a packer over here, right? An unpacker. I might be a little bit too close to this thing. An unpacker and a silo. You know what, we can say this is an unpacker, because why not? An unpacker and a silo and some things here. And then the same here, if we bring this over a little bit so we can stack them easy. right? We need a silo and an unpacker. Copy this right there. Unpack from crate. Go out of this, and there we go. This one would then just need to be removed for purposes of... Oh, good. This is done, so we can get rid of that. This one's not, though. But we can get rid of all of this. I said to please give me that. There we are. So now the only problem is this one wind receiver. Because the wind is so much more backed up, isn't it? Oh, wow, yeah. Though we are making some significant progress. Good. We're making some significant progress here. I want to get rid of more of this. Get rid of more of this. Thank you. Get rid of all of this. All of this. All of this. All of this. Well done. Now, let's look over here. This thing's got to be really backed up now, right? Yeah, massively so. Massively so. But the only actual issue is the removal of the spent stones. So let's first get rid of that. We have about where our rails are going to need to be here. In fact, we can just... let's see. I want this one to be here. And there. Come on. Alright, so this is our silo that then empties into our unpacker. Right? Which means we can just take rails... We can use normal rails. They're not that much slower. Right? Normal rails aren't that much slower. Please give me the... Alright, just go there. Please give me the command. Command, keep it at the same level. Alright, what am I even doing? Stop this. Stop it. What the frick is happening? Click and drag. Give it the same level thing. Come on. Option, Alt, something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't connect those. Stop it! Okay. Remove. 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 Path. Magic rail. Put it back. Remove. Give me just a little bit of path here. Alright, these are on the same route, so we're gonna do a little bit of stuff here. Nope, stop it. Stop it. Item filter, just to keep things going smoothly. Pickaxe. Same here. Item filter, pickaxe. This here, we're gonna run on the same line for a little bit. So this bit of rail here, please just function for like 3 minutes, please. This bit of rail here, I might change it out for something else later, but I want this to come over here, loop around, and then loop back onto this. And we'll figure out, you know, how to work that a little bit later, but then logistics blocks, pusher. This is going to be... Oh, wait, we can't do this. I'm sorry. I thought we could, but we actually can't do this. So we do have to run them side by side. And the reason for that, if you're wondering, is even though I would like to have this plan where I could run 2 sets of minecarts on this track here, and then just, you know, divert these. These are going to be carrying packed items, and you can't filter items in crates yet. It's not a thing that's in the game right now. It's going to be in there later. It's going to be something that gets fixed later, but for the minute, you actually can't do that. There, that's all I wanted. That's literally all I wanted, was be able to, you know, click and drag this out this way. Thank you. And then you, like, reconnect it that way. There we go. Those are the rails that we're going to be using for whichever of these this is. Probably air. I feel like that one should be air, and then we can go, you know, 2 under. Since this one is 2 under, it should be able to go under this if we replace part of this, these 2 belts with you know, that other thing. That should work. Yes. So if we run this line back, that's going to be the silo, right? That's going to be the silo. That's going to come in here. How's the air doing? Still not used up. It's getting used though. All right, the Omni Stones are not super backed up yet. All right, let's work over here for a second. So this thing is moving through. This is moving through. This is backed up to an extent that's not useful. So what I want to do is build another thing here, so we can just empty this on both sides. I'm gonna empty this on both sides. Actually, you know what? Let's flatten that. Let's bring that out flat. And let's bring this out flat. Dang it, the terrain is definitely getting in the way over here. Terrain's getting in the way over here in a very unfortunate way. But I want more. Please, dang it, can't even. There, this one's even broken. Alright, let's also bring it this way then. We're going to put a splitter here, and we're going to also send it this direction. And just bring this down as far as we can for now, and we'll build more soon. And of course we need the splitters. Bring it that way so that they won't go back onto this thing. This keeps them from, you know, going that direction if I had a belt back there. And then we go up here, and we also split this off into that way. Now this here goes all the way up there, over, and down, and down. Sheesh. And then goes into another secondary back up here. Hopefully that is now emptying fast enough to take care of some of this problem. Is it? Alright, the problem actually seems to be a little bit that this can't actually push fast enough. So how would we address this? Alright, let's try this really quick. Let's put a splitter here. Let's put another belt there. Let's copy this. Let's try sending it this way and sending out both so that we can completely fill this line. Let's not like completely saturate this line as much as possible. Is that now getting our magic there fast enough? They're always sending them out at the same time. But hopefully that should be empty. That should be going a little better. I don't know. How's the magic on this thing? Its earth power is not staying very good. I feel like I need to redesign this system here. Like, let's bring these over that way. Let's give this one the splitter. Bring that up. And reconnect this one over here. Is that going to make things any better? We need to split one up there. We need to split one here. Actually, you know what? Let's do that maybe. Alright, what if I were to send this one over here, this one up here, and then also like split both of these, but then recombine them over on this side so that we're sending it in 3 directions over there, but this one that goes slower might get a little bit less, and these ones that use that magic a lot faster might get more. And then this here, that splitter needs to be a pusher from this silo. So that has speeded things up pretty significantly. That's sped things up fairly significantly. And it seems like this is getting a much more constant magic feed. Not perfect, but more constant. This thing, keeping its bonus sit there a little bit. This is not as backed up, but it's doing something. This is now the problem. What's our issue here? Nails. Nails are now the problem. Yeah, nails just aren't getting enough iron. Well, we can let that back up a little bit while we see how much this thing works and if it can start refilling a little bit faster. Seems like it's more constantly has power now, so that's something. Alright, that's not the worst. Let's go back to our rails. Let's go back to our rails here pretty quickly. So just to figure this out. Alright, this is a rail stop. Yep, that is a rail stop. We then path the rail over this way, right? Please, just go that way. Path the rail this way. Sheesh. Path the rail this way. I don't know why it's like doing that. Please just turn it. There we go. Alright. So if we path the rail over here. Button. There we are. Path the rail over here. Get it, you know, close enough to this thing. There's something we could do on this end, actually. Instead of having to build that big old up ramp. Please, please path correctly. Pretty please. There we go. Instead of having to build a big old up ramp, we could just use this transmitter. We could have this go to the transmitter and then send that up here. I think I'm going to do that. That's such a local one, it's not going to get in the way. It's not going to get in the way of anything, so, you know. Over here, I would like BDS silo. I'd like a silo, and would like this to come out, and then this can just be that station for the packer. And 3. What's going on here? Oh, right. You are an empty harvester. You are an empty barn. And this is now useless. Because we're feeding out of this mine, which is full. And this thing is full, and we'll see. We can add a bit more here if this starts needing it. But buildings... Packer. There. Pack into crate. Let's just see if this works fast enough. I want to see. I want to see if this works fast enough. If we go that way and just give it a building mana receiver, and then instead of having this one go woo all the way across the freaking map here, it's like, look at all these stupid little bits of mana pipe everywhere. All these stupid little bits of mana pipe everywhere. I hate this. That's also just taking up so much space on my mana pipe map, which is already, you know, pretty full. There, now we can get rid of the last of this too. Excellent. This is no longer going to be in the way. Oh, there we go. There we go. And this stupid spiky thing's not going to be in my way anymore. Can end off with the little time-lapse build that I was planning to do. Alright, let's pause this. We want to get rid of this section here. And replace it all with this. This should work fine. There we go. Yep, these can all... They can pass right under there. And then... normal rails. And... super golden rails. Where's my super golden rails? I just wanted to use the golden rails, honestly. I did not need this to be fast gold rails. It was unnecessary. Oh, dang it. That frickin' end there. That frickin' part here. Get rid of that. Please turn. Thank you. And then... no. Don't try to go over. Get rid of that. Oh my god. Stop it. Ow. I have a headache from this. Oh, I have a headache from this. Alright, that should keep working to deliver these. This thing. Oh, crud. Where's this? Even that's in the way. Alright, this thing is packing. Yep, this thing's packing up stuff. Cannot believe how many of these still have stupid little other bits there. There we go. That's packing up this. Okay, this is filling up. We're going to need to work with this. This thing is not producing near enough. This thing is not producing near enough of what we need here. So this stupid thing needs 4 of these. How much can we boost this stupid contraption? Can we boost it enough? No. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll need to work with that. We'll probably need 2 of these. Like, we're using 2 of these on everything else. Alright, we're using 2 of these on everything else. Make water. Make water aether. Let the mine empty into another section. Yeah, load into there. Get into the pipes. Reroute this so that it's skipping this thing. Split that one. Reroute it, and then get it up that way. There we go. Let that recharge, and then pipe this also into the frickin' thing. Alright. Both of these should be going fine. Give them a couple upgrades. Because we're going to need to upgrade this thing too. I want to Omnistone upgrade that too eventually. How's the mine doing? Not bad. Still working. This is refilling okay. Seems to be working out fine. This thing is still pumping out boxes. Not anywhere near to the extent I would like. Give me some Omnistones. There we go. And now then, we need to build ourselves our little sensor. We just need a inventory sensor and a math block for this side, compute block. So inventory sensor and all the way down, math block, inventory sensor, item filter none because it won't filter right. And then, please, math block equal to, and 20, because 20 crates. All right, inventory sensor, okay, offset to that stop. Thank you. And then connect, no, connect it to the math block, and then give me the frickin' barrier gate. Link to the barrier gate. Then give me a minecart. Go that way. Off it goes. Got 20 in its inventory, right? Yep, 20 in the inventory. Now tell me that it works over here. Tell me that it goes underneath these. I just want to see with my eyes. Yep, there it went. Now we need to give it the same thing over here. Scaffolds. Yeah, copy inventory sensor, copy math block, and then compute blocks, nope, logistics blocks, barrier gate on that side, 0 equal, There we go. That connects the barrier gate. Inventory sensor connects the math block. Inventory sensor offsets to the rail stop. There we go. All good and proper and accounted for. So we finished that one. That one's done. Now let's just... I don't think I'm going to have time to build the rest of it. This is going to have to back up a little bit. That's fine. But let's at least get our rail path coming back over this way. Over here. To the air temple. All the way down here. And over this way. Can't afford it. I don't have enough planks. Yeah, I don't have enough planks in my inventory. Alright, let's use this wood again. Off it goes. To make planks that I can then use in this barn. The only problem I actually have here, this should not be, you know, going that way. Let's give this a little bit of a ramp. There we go. Click and drag, and then click and drag to, yeah, right about there. And you can, actually that was more right, wasn't it? Just give this up by 2 so that we can drag this down and let it input over here. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Now this thing's not going to fill itself up with planks. This is still going to take planks. Yeah, also I'm going to want to put a thing here that will make it stop producing if this is if this has planks in it, so that this can, you know, so they can empty the planks and put it into there. That's something that I should do. How would I do that? Just to think about it. Building, let's see, inventory sensor. Does this count as having a plank? Does it have a plank in it? Inventory sensor, filter, planks, offset to the base, so it'll tell me how many planks are in the base. Let's do this really quick. Let me grab a number block. Alright, connect that up. We're gonna need to send this off straight again really quick. Alright, so when it's empty, it counts as 0. When it's empty, it counts as 0. Which, dang it. Should have clicked on it that way. Alright, compute block, inventory sensor, again. Sensor planks, then offset to the base. So it's gonna send 0. So if I want a Boolean not. Alright, so when this is 0, I'll send a 0 to that Boolean, which should send a true to this gate. Right, so let's test this. Let's just run a really quick test here. Let's route some stuff into there. Alright, this one now has planks in it. The base has planks in it, and which means this grabber is turned off. Okay, good. Let's, move this again. So if we then empty it, when the base doesn't have planks in it, this turns on and starts filling this with planks again. So this will not fill that with planks and block our plank emptying of the base. Wonderful. Now that should probably have been enough time for us to get rails back, right? How many rails do we have? We've got 140 rails. Which brings us to right there, so that's where it's going to be, since we need to travel a little bit anyway. There we go. That's where that's going to be. That's where where our packer is, and our unpacker's over here. And we'll set both those up, but we're going to have to do that at the beginning of next episode, because this episode's pretty much over. This thing, how's this thing doing? Not backed up at all. Everything's getting a somewhat consistent amount of magic. Is backing up a little bit over here. That's an issue. Okay, give this a little bit of a buffer so that it doesn't back up immediately. Still backing up a little more than it should, so. Come on. Back up that direction. Give it just this extra little back up here. You need to give this enough space to back up because it can only empty at a certain rate. There we are. Still seems to be doing okay. Struggling on the iron now. Struggling a little on the iron. I need to set this up a little bit better. Overall, it is refilling pretty consistently and well, though, so can't complain too much. Now then, these are where we're hitting a problem. Oh, great. Right, I need to give this another purple shrine back here because this thing's slowing down. Oh, bugger. More purple shrines, and then we're going to need another fire shrine over here. Magic, magic everywhere, and not a drop to drink. In fact, I am out of water. Oh well. It's the end of the episode anyway. This one was a little slow, complicated, had a lot of stuff we needed to pull off, but overall, not working too badly. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, you can join me on my social media accounts, do all of that YouTube-y type stuff. It's in the description. It's all around the video. There's like buttons, there's subscribe buttons. You can find the stuff. You're smart. I trust you. If you want to see more of this, I've got a lot more Factory Town videos. I got a couple tutorials, and I'm planning more things. Let me know if you have any questions and things, because I'm in the process of thinking through tutorial topics. There we go. As I said, my name's Gepwin. Very much hope that you enjoyed. Thank you ever so much for watching. It means the world to me that you are still enjoying this game and series. And I will see you... Uh-oh, this has run out too. And I will see you next time.